I've lost 70 pounds on the carnivore diet. Here's what I eat in a day. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Cait from the Carnivore Couple, and if you're new here, I'm on a journey to take back my health using the carnivore diet. Now, so far, I have lost a total of 70 pounds with this way of eating, but I do still have about another 60 to 70 more pounds I would like to lose. So in this video, I'm gonna take you guys with me, show you everything I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner over the next 5 days. So I hope this video can maybe give you some new ideas for some recipes, help motivate you to stay on track, or maybe even encourage you to start your own health journey. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, good morning. So this morning I'm gonna be making a little play on eggs Benedict. Now normally eggs Benedict is made with a poached egg, fried ham, and then hollandaise sauce, but I actually prefer having eggs Benedict with like a cheese sauce on top. So I'm gonna show you how we make that. And to thicken this cheese sauce, we're gonna use a little bit of a secret ingredient. So let me show you that. To make eggs Benedict, we are gonna have to poach some eggs, but I do this the super easy way using the microwave. First, I take some ramekins and coat them in butter. Then I crack my eggs right into the ramekins and top them with salt and pepper. I'm also going to use a knife just to poke the yolk a little bit because when I put these in the microwave, the eggs sometimes have a tendency to make some popping sounds, and using the knife in the yolk helps to release some of those air bubbles so you don't get scrambled eggs all over your microwave. Next, these are going to go into the microwave for about 60 to 90 seconds. That's all it takes to poach these 3 eggs. It's super quick. While my eggs are cooking, I'm also going to fry up some ham, fry up some bacon, and make my cheese sauce. For my cream sauce, I just use equal parts of cream and extra sharp white cheddar cheese. So for me this morning, I'm using 1/2 cup of cream and 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. Now, I do find that a 1-to-1 ratio of cheese to cream, so here I've got 1/2 cup of cheese to 1/2 cup of cream. I find that ratio does pretty good if you're trying to create some type of sauce or gravy or cheese sauce in this case, but it is just a tish runny. Like you can see, it's not super thick, it is just still a little bit runny. So if you want your cheese sauce to be a little bit thicker and more like a traditional cheese sauce, you can add this one secret ingredient. So if you want to, you could add a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. It's a 0-carb thickener, and the only ingredient on the ingredients list is xanthan gum, so it's one of the cleaner thickeners. If you're looking for something to thicken cheese sauce or gravy, and if you're trying to use the heavy cream and it's just not getting thick enough, adding a 1/4 teaspoon of this can really save your sauces and gravies if you're looking for a thicker texture. All right, y'all, so here is that delicious play on eggs Benedict. So delicious and so good. It is a little bit more time intensive breakfast, so we tend to have this on the weekend or something like that for brunch, but it is totally worth it and so delicious. Alright y'all, so tonight I'm doing a chicken recipe, and whenever I'm having chicken, since it is a leaner type of meat, I like to add some fattier things to it. So for this chicken BLT bowl, minus the lettuce, there's no lettuce in here, we've just got some chicken that I've fried up in some butter. There's just salt and pepper on that. Then I added some boiled eggs on top, lots of crispy bacon, shredded cheese, and then the sauce on here is just a barbecue mayo. So to make that, I use some avocado oil mayo with a little bit of sugar-free barbecue sauce and some mustard. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, good morning. So for breakfast this morning, I'm actually not super hungry, so I'm just having a little bit of bacon, so just a little bit of protein and fat to hold me off to make sure I stay on track. So that is what I'm having for breakfast this morning. One other thing that I'm really trying to be intentional about in the morning is making sure to drink my water, and I've also been adding in some electrolytes. We use Element, which is today's video sponsor. Element has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Now I do find these just a little bit salty, so when I'm making mine in the morning, I use about 1/2 a packet just so it's not too salty. I know Patrick said he had this problem in the beginning too. You kind of have to build yourself up to it. But I have found if I'm eating a super low carb diet, if I make sure to drink my electrolytes, then I'm not gonna get as bad keto flu symptoms or headaches and things like that if I'm getting my electrolytes in every day. And right now my favorite flavor has been grapefruit salt, but they have lots of different flavors that you can try. And Element actually has a sample pack that you can get with any order that has all the different flavors, so you can make sure to find your favorite, and you can get that free sample pack when you use our link drinkelement.com/carnivorecouple. Again, that's DRINK elementy.com/carnivorecouple. Thank you to Element for sponsoring this video. Wyatt has been having so much fun with those planes that we put on our fan, but it is time for lunch, and for lunch today we're going to be doing something super simple. We're going to go ahead and make Big Mac burger bowls. It's one of my favorite recipes. Here's how you do it. For Big Mac burger bowls, I just fry up some ground beef and crisp up some bacon. Then in a bowl, I'm going to add my ground beef, top that with some shredded cheese, add my crispy bacon, and then I'm going to drizzle mac sauce all on top. I make my mac sauce with a mixture of avocado oil, mayo, no sugar added ketchup, mustard, and then sometimes a splash of pickle juice. And if you don't want to use avocado oil mayo, you could always make your own bacon mayo. Alright y'all, so dinner tonight is super simple because I'm not very hungry. I've just got some deviled eggs and a string cheese. I did put a little bit of paprika. I was trying to find cayenne pepper because I wanted it to be spicy, but they have some paprika on them just for a little bit of spice. Also, one thing I want to mention, I do make my deviled eggs with chosen mayo or Primal Kitchen mayo, but again, like we said with the mayo in our other recipe for today, if you didn't want to use an avocado oil based mayo, you could always make your own bacon mayo, or you could even make mayo with some beef tallow. So I'll link some of those recipes in the description. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, good morning. So I'm just gonna throw together a quick breakfast. We're gonna be doing breakfast burritos in a bowl with some sausage, ham, egg, and cheese. To make these breakfast burrito bowls, I browned up 1 pound of sausage with some sliced ham. Then I added about 5 or 6 eggs and scrambled those with some salt and pepper. Next, we topped our bowls with some shredded cheese, and it's already time to eat. A super quick and easy, delicious recipe. Alright y'all, so here's my breakfast. It's that breakfast burrito bowl. And one of my mini goals for this month has been to always fill my water cup when I sit down for breakfast. I don't know if y'all have ever read the book Atomic Habits and about habit stacking, so linking new habits you're trying to do with a habit that you already have. So anytime I sit down and eat breakfast, I also fill up my water cup. I got some electrolytes in here too, and I will see So that's what I'm having for breakfast, and I will see you guys for lunch. So lunch, I actually just ended up having some leftover breakfast burrito bowls. They kept really good in the fridge, and I also had a delicious afternoon pick-me-up coffee with some coffee and cream. For dinner tonight, I kept it super simple, and I just made a New York strip steak in the air fryer. I love that our air fryer has a temperature probe because then all I have to do is press play and I know I'm not going to burn it. This was the perfect dinner tonight because Patrick had to work late. Poor guy was out in the cold so long, but me and the kids tried to make some good memories. It looked like a kid's wonderland with the planes flying over the train track. If you saw that little hand there, why I just tried to take all the butter. Alright y'all, so here is our dinner, just a New York strip steak. I like it well done with some extra butter and some salt on top, just because I like that extra buttery flavor. Can't make it simpler than this, an air fryer steak, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, good morning. So as you can see, I've got some coffee with cream, and then I have a little bit of that sugar-free Tirani syrup in here. Now, I am trying to start drinking just coffee with cream and nothing else, but for the longest time I've always added those sugar-free seed oil filled creamers to my coffee. So for right now, this is probably way better than that, and I put about half a tablespoon of the sugar-free flavoring in this for today, and I'm just trying to each day make it a little bit less and less and less. Hey Daisy. And kind of wean myself off of having flavored coffees. So I am trying to get this out so it's just coffee and cream, but that's how I'm doing it. But for right now, it is a better choice because at least with this, I'm not having the seed oils in it, but then I do need to eventually get the artificial sweeteners out of it. I think it just goes to show that not everything in your health journey has to be done at one time. You can work on, little bits and pieces to make it sustainable for you. And that's at least what works for me. For lunch today, we went sledding at Grandma's house. It was so cute to watch everybody go around in the sled and play in the snow. Then we came inside and I made a very quick and easy air fryer meatloaf. It tasted so good after being outside in the cold all day. And if you would like the recipe for the air fryer meatloaf, make sure to check the link in the description. Tonight for supper, I just wanted something super simple, so I made some deviled eggs. And whenever I make deviled eggs, I make sure to prep a lot because they keep really well and they're a super easy and quick meal. So I'm not going to eat all of these tonight. I'll just have some of them. And then also in our town, we have a restaurant that does chicken wings. So we got a family style box of chicken wings. Wyatt and Patrick have already had some of these. So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I had another coffee for breakfast this morning, and then when it was time for lunch, I wanted something super quick and easy. So I quickly made some carnivore nachos with some leftover ground beef. I just take my pork rinds, top it with some ground beef, some cheese, heat that up in the microwave for about 30 seconds, add some hot sauce and sour cream. Super easy and delicious, and it's a hit with the kids. This is my current state. I am covered in baby. This is how I'm able to, you know, go outside and play and run around with our older kid, but then have the babies here. But, you know, one thing I was thinking about is like, these guys, like a total combined weight is about 30 pounds. So when I have them strapped to me like this and carrying them around, it just reminds me of how far I have come, that I literally lost like their entire body weight already, and like how much more freeing it is to just let go of that weight, and how much better it's gonna feel when I lose my next 30 pounds. So we're gonna go get these babies down for their last little nap here, and then we're gonna do a really quick baked chicken cordon bleu in the oven because Patrick has to work late tonight. So I've got all 3 kids for a bedtime routine tonight. So we need something easy. Let me show you that. To make this chicken cordon bleu, it sounds really fancy, but it's super easy. In a cast iron skillet, I take my chicken breast and top it with some salt and pepper. Next, I'm going to top it with a piece of ham and a piece of cheese. We only have pepper jack cheese tonight, but you could use any type of cheese that you have. Finally, I sprinkle the top of my chicken with a little bit of pork panko to make a crispy crust. These are going to go in the oven on 350 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes, or until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. This is definitely one of the easiest chicken recipes, and it adds a little bit of fat to the chicken so that it makes sure to keep you full. Alright y'all, so there you have it. That's everything I ate over the last 5 days, and as you can tell, I do include spices, some sauces, and some dairy. Now for me, right now in my journey, that works for me, and I'm still losing weight while eating those things. I'm still feeling like I have reduced a lot of the inflammation that I had in my previous way of eating. But you know, as I continue along my health journey, as I continue to work to lose these next 60 or 70 pounds, I may find that I may have to get a little stricter and tweak and adjust little things. And I'm just trying to make every single day just a little bit better, one day at a time. I think sometimes when you're starting a health journey, it can be a little overwhelming to feel like you have to fix everything all at once, but just find a few little things that you can tweak. Like for me, I'm trying to reduce the amount of store-bought creamer that I'm having. You know, I'm still having a little bit of the sugar-free syrup with cream, but that's just a small little tweak that's just a little bit better. So I hope you feel encouraged that you can make those little tiny small adjustments within your own lifestyle, you know, wherever you are at on your health journey, to challenge yourself to just push a little bit further and reach your health goals. And like we say all the time, you just got to take it one day at a time. All those days are going to turn into a year of being consistent and a year of success. All right, y'all, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong. Are you looking for some more carnivore meal ideas? Make sure to click on this video and I'll be sharing my top 5 ground beef recipes. I'll see you guys in the next one.